Okay, we're ready for step 18, and we're going to model the front bumper here. And it's really simple to do, but it'll take a little bit of work to do. Let's go to our main part maker, and let's open this up and see what that is. We're not going to need that anymore, so let's delete that right there. Let's select this one, copy, paste, and this is going to be our bumper. So go up here and go to the rectangle selection tool, grab all these front pieces here, and delete them, and go to front view. And we want to delete this as well. Okay, there we go. So we should have pretty much all that there. And what we're going to do is select all these points and move them forward. Kind of line it up a little bit, but we want it out because we're going to work on it so we can see it. So we want to line it up to the right there because that is the bottom. And then we want to pull these down just under that part because there's going to be another part that extrudes out that's going to fill that in. But what we want to do also is delete these polygons right here, or these points right here. So let's go ahead, we can go ahead and hide this and hide this and uncheck that from when we turned it on earlier. Okay, and this we'll name front bumper. Okay, we have it selected. So if you want to, you can do polygon selection or point selection. I'm going to do point. Select these points right here, that one right there, delete. Let's go to the other side. What you want to do too is now go to your plugins. If you have the Axis Center Tool plugin, hit that right there to get that center so we move around the model we're working on. Okay, select that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and delete those polys. Okay, now what we need to do is add some polys here, but what we're going to do is make that simple. Let's go to the line tool, do your rectangle selection tool, and select the top lines. There we go. And extrude them. Let's extrude one time, and we want to do just a little bit, pull them in just a little bit, and then scale them in just a little bit. There we go. And then we want to do it one more time. Pull it out, scale it, pull it down. Then let's do some scaling, pull it in a little bit more, not too much, and then inward it in a little bit. There we go. Let's move them in just a little bit. There we go. All right. Pretty good. May have to fatten it up a little bit, so let's pull in just a little bit more so it's a little bit bigger bumper. And we're going to add another line to it, or a little bit more poly to it, but we want to get the basic shape down and we want to fill in this area first. So what we want to do now is go back to points mode, double click your knife tool. Let's go to loop section, or loop cut. And all we need to do is add one loop down here, about the same, I would say almost about halfway. There we go. Go to line tool, deselect any that you have selected your lines before, and then go to the bridge tool. Select here, pull it down to there, do the same for this one, to this one, pull it there. And let's go head to this side, do the same thing. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Pull up to here and pull it up to there. There we go. Now let's go ahead and drop it into a hypernode. Let's see what it's going to turn out to look like on there. Let's drop it into single pieces. Highlight so that it shows up. Pretty good. Let's go to F3 side view, see what we've got. And you can see we've got to do some tweaking here with the points and make it a little bit longer. So what we want to do is grab these right here, pull them right there, and also grab these right here and pull them this way. And it should kind of follow the frame of the body, but you want a little bit of the frame to show up. Now the problem we're having now is that's too round, so let's grab our loop tool, cutting tool with the knife loop cut tool. We want to add a cut there, and we want to add one here, and you want to do it about right there, and then one right here. Okay. Now there's our basic shape of our bumper. We want to put one in the middle too. On that, go to F4, but it's a little too square in some areas. So what we're going to do, let's go to the right side to work on, is we want to go ahead and do the rectangle selection tool and just pull these out just a little bit, and do the same for this one right here. Pull out a little bit, and that way gives it a little bit more round shape there. Go to F3 side view. Do the same for these front ones here. Select all these. Pull this way just a little bit. And pull the middle one out just a little bit. There we go. And that just gives it a better, more of a round shape. F3, pretty good. Now we can actually grab most of the front ones right here and pull them back so they line up with our truck model. There we go. And grab these front ones because they need to come out some too. Okay. Pull out just a little bit. Grab all these. Pull them in just a little bit more. Make sure when you go to grab these, you go ahead and reach back in here so that you grab all those points back there. Pretty good. There goes our bumper. Go to top view. Grab these right here, and let's pull them out just a tad. Okay, there we go. There's the first part of the bumper done.